Live now on YouTube. Hey, YouTube, welcome, welcome, welcome. Today is Wonderful Wednesday. We have a few people listening to us here on Telegram or Instagram or maybe even Facebook. Wherever you're listening to me, thank you so much for joining. I'm Dr. Priscilla, and today's story is going to be The Horse and the Donkey. We'll be testing your ability to listen and comprehend what you've heard. Now, there are a few vocabulary words that I want you to focus on today, and let me give you those 3, 4, or 5 vocabulary words. I'm not exactly sure how many vocabulary words there are, but I'm going to tell you what those vocabulary words are in just a moment. And those vocabulary words are determination, patience, and frustration or frustrated. Oh, Richard, you're right. Well, Richard, I'm in North Carolina also. So are you in North Carolina or are you asking if I'm in North Carolina? If you're in North Carolina, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're asking if I'm from North Carolina, yes, I am from North Carolina. What city in North Carolina are you from if you're actually in North Carolina? And extraordinary. Oh, you are in North Carolina. Fantastic. So I am in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I'm targeting my English language learners. So this is what I'm doing. So quite frequently, I provide story time or story hour. I recently learned how to do this on Instagram. So now my Instagram is set up and I'm going to tell a story or read a story today. And I want you all to focus on the 3 vocabulary words. There will be a moral to the story. There will be 3 comprehensive questions that I hope that you'll be able to answer. Estro, let's see, Estrolanator. I hope that I'm pronouncing your name correctly. And where are you from, Estrolanator? Now I will start my story. And the story begins with the content is about a donkey and a horse. In a peaceful village, there lived a strong horse and a humble donkey. The horse was proud and fast. I'm having to move my cell phone over so that I can actually see the story. And let's see, that made a difference. Yes, that made a huge difference. Now I'm somewhat centered. I'll start again. In a peaceful village, there lived a strong horse and a humble donkey. The horse was proud and fast, while the donkey was slow but very patient. One sunny morning, they decided to race each other to see who was the fastest. The horse laughed and said, I will win this race easily. You are too slow, donkey. The donkey smiled and replied, We will see. Let's race to the big tree on the hill. The race began. The horse ran quickly, leaving the donkey far behind. Feeling very confident, the horse stopped to rest under a tree. This is too easy, he thought. He took a nap because he was so sure he would win. Meanwhile, the donkey continued to walk slowly but steadily. He was determined, which means he did not give up even when things were difficult. The donkey also felt frustration, which means he felt upset and annoyed because he was moving so slowly. But he remembered to be patient, knowing that slow and steady can sometime win the race. While the horse was sleeping, the donkey kept walking. He passed the horse, who was still asleep under the tree. Finally, the donkey reached the big tree on the hill. When the horse woke up, he saw the donkey far ahead. The horse ran as fast as he could, but it was too late. The donkey had already won the race. The horse was shocked. "How did you win?" he asked. The donkey replied, "I did not give up. I kept going even when it was hard. I was patient and I did my best." That concludes the story. However, there is a moral to the story. If you understood the story and you know what the word moral means, type below what is the moral of the story. While you're thinking on the moral of the story, I'm going to ask you 3 questions, but I'm going to do this first. Sometimes I want you to know, as an English language learner, starting is not so easy. There will be words that you don't understand, tones that you don't understand, the accent of people that you are listening to that you don't understand. But I can promise you, the more you listen and you're engaged with the listening, it may mean making notes, it may be repeat something that you've heard, you will get better. You will get better with your listening. And if you are preparing for any English proficiency exam, listening is very key in your succeeding that exam. All right, now here are your 3 questions. Question number 1, you can type A, B, or C as your answer. Why did the horse stop during the race? Why did the horse stop during the race? A, to eat some food. B, to take a nap. C, to help the donkey. Question 1, why did the horse stop during the race? A, to eat some food. B, to take a nap. C, to help the donkey. Now, let's go to question 2. Let's see, did anyone? Estradata, did you get a chance to answer? Richard, did you get a chance to answer? Thank you so much for the waves. What did the donkey do when he felt frustrated? What did the donkey do when he felt frustrated? A, he gave up. B, he kept going. C, he ran faster. Type A, B, or C. Number 2, what did the donkey do when he felt frustrated? A, he gave up. B, he kept going. C, he ran faster. And our last question is, what is the moral of the story? What is the moral of the story? Did anyone get the moral of the story? All right. Is the moral of the story A, always be the fastest? B, never stop to rest? C, determination and patience can lead to success. What is the moral of the story? A, always be the fastest. B, never stop to rest. Or C, determination and patience can lead to success. Now, that concludes the questions. I hope that you were able to listen carefully, follow my voice and my accent, and I want to invite each of you to become members of the group Speak Excellent English. Follow us, and starting June 12th, there will be live free classes. If you'd like to participate, just indicate that, send me a message, or communicate that to me on the YouTube channel or in the Facebook group. Does anyone have a question that you'd like to ask before I end the live on Instagram? If you're watching the replay of this on YouTube, please comment in the chat and I will respond to you as well. All right, it doesn't seem that there are any questions for me. I want to say thanks everybody for coming. It was my pleasure to read story time today, The Horse and the Donkey Race. I'm Dr. Priscilla, a native English speaker, and I live in the US. Bye, everyone. Take care.